best costume, best flash, best skin. Those are the prizes that they're giving out
But
today.
this place, like I said, is steeped in history right here on Main Street.
4 unique finds, have a personalized shopping experience.
That is an event in the 4 county areas of the Pocono Mountains.
Hey everyone, it's Deanna Fontanez and
Chris Barrett.
and tonight we're here at Mount Airy Casino for the Pride's Award Ceremony, Pride of Champions Award Ceremony, and kickoff to the weekend of Pride Festival. So we're going to give you a little sneak peek of the weekend. We're going to talk to this award recipient of tonight and kind of show them what's going on.
Right, and we're at Mount Airy, beautiful property here in
Yes.
the Pocono Mountains. We're going to be talking to the GM of this property to find out not only what's happening tonight, but throughout the whole summer. It's a beautiful day in the Poconos, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
We got lucky tonight. It's amazing.
We did. So we're going to tell you all about how this weekend's going to really continue, and the weather's going to be awesome. So Deanna's going to be back. But I'm going to go over here, and there's somebody that I want to talk to. Corinne, do you want to come in? Corinne is a special person here this evening because she's being honored for Person of the Year. So Corinne, how do you feel about that?
It's exciting, right? So it's wonderful that our work is being recognized. So we're a nonprofit organization that empowers transgender, non-binary people and the people who care for them. We work across 34 counties in the state, but one of the original counties that we started serving of the first 3 was Monroe County. And we're just really glad to be here, and we're very thankful to the folks here from Pocono Pride for the recognition.
Tell us a little bit more about your organization, because I know you said you work in 34 counties. What exactly do you do?
So our work really falls into about 4 different swim lanes. So first is supportive services. So we run 9 different peer-led support groups, including one right here in Stroudsburg area, as well as an info line, hotline, and referrals for services that people need. Last year we served about 2,500 people on those programs. Then secondarily is basic needs assistance for people who are in crisis. You can't go to work, you can't go to school, and you can't be a success if you don't have food in your belly, a roof over your head, and electricity to charge your phone and your laptop nowadays. So we provide that. Over the last 5 months, we provided over $65,000 in direct financial aid for transgender folks in this area. And then number 3 is our empowerment program. So that is college scholarships, workforce development programming, and legal name change assistance to really set people up for success in the long term. And then finally are our educational and advocacy programs. I spend a little more time in Harrisburg than I would like working for our rights, but it also includes advocating for individuals, whether it's with healthcare providers or whatever else.
So why is this Pride event important?
So I love Pocono Pride. Number one, because it's downtown, and you can really see how the whole community gets involved. I'll also say, and I see this often in the prides that are in more rural parts of the community, of the state, I should say, where people don't have access to services, and so when they find a place where they can belong, where you can hold your partner's hand without stigma, it's just so rewarding. We have people come up and cry all the time. I was at a Pride Festival 2 weeks ago in New Hope. One of our name change clients came up with their mom, and it was a literal cry fest because we were just so happy for them.
That's great. Why is representing important? Did I get that right?
Well, I think that, I can't say it either. Representation. So it's really important that people see us for who we are, right? So, we are way more than, who we love or our gender identity, our gender expression. And the fact of the matter is, and this is one of the things that I talk about a lot, is that all we really want to do as transgender and LGBTQ plus people is to be able to contribute to society like everybody else. We want the same things as everyone else. We want to go to school, we want to learn, we want to get a great job with our education, we want to make a lot of money and buy a lot of stuff, right? And then be able to give back, right? Whether it's through our families or through our communities.
So if folks want to find out more, because you do a lot of good work, do you have a website they could go to? Yep,
so www.patransequity.org.
Great. Thanks so much for being with us. I think we're going to switch over to Deanna now. Right, Deanna? Where are you?
Hello. So now I have the honor of interviewing Benny Vukaj. Hold on, he's coming in. Hi, Benny. How are you?
Good,
You
how
look
are you?
amazing.
Thank you.
So we're going to talk about this weekend's events, but first I want to ask you kind of an important question. So we tend to see Pride festivals in the bigger cities like New York and Philadelphia. What was it important for you and your team to bring it to a small town like the Poconos, and what have you guys done to make it different?
So it's important to hold Pride events in small towns like the Poconos because it fosters a sense of support, community, and gives the LGBTQ community here a sense of connection to those around them. So it also helps demonstrate that there is support and resources in this community, and that's what we strive to do with this event. Our mission was always to connect the community with others, allies in the community that are helping this community live better lives in the Poconos, because sometimes it is hard to find and locate these allies and these organizations that can help the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, speaking of allies, I love that tonight's for the awards ceremony you have Ally of the Year. So you guys, they're giving people the opportunity to give them a space to like be themselves, and I like that you let the representation just kind of be what it is.
Yes, we give people a space to come together, and we allow people to organically come together and create relationships, partnerships. That is our biggest thing, is connecting with local organizations and creating partnerships with people who are helping move the needle and are helping to create acceptance, inclusion in the Poconos for us.
So how many years has this festival been going on, and what kind of like planted the seed or made it begin?
So we are essentially on our fourth year, and really it was a couple of community members, myself, Eric Deemer, and Michael Marino, that came together, and we wanted a little bit more inclusion, representation, and it started as a community day, and it was really a community day to collectively bring resources together for the LGBTQ community. And over the past couple of years, it has grown tremendously. We have had the support of the community and the region to really, year after year, make this a larger, more captivating and essentially event that gives people the hope that there is space for acceptance and inclusion in small, less urban areas such as the Poconos.
Mm-hmm. So you said it's grown. So that was my next question. How has it evolved from like year one to now? And like, what can visitors and guests look forward to?
Yes. So when we first started, we may have had like 10 vendors, 10 tables. And since then, we've grown to a footprint of 5 blocks. Wow. We have 2 stages. We have a kids activity area, and we have over 100 vendors. And that is a mix of resources, companies, organizations that are supporting and contributing to the community, and then some fun novelty food vendors as well you can expect.
Oh, I love that. So a lot going on for 2024.
Yes, a lot.
So I love that, like we were saying, how New York and Philly is so different with their bigger. This is more community, more family friendly, more fun things to do.
Yes, our focus for this is the community needs. And so every year we consider, are we serving this community? Where other big events, their objective may be to profit or to get big headliners. For us, it's never been that. It's bringing the community together, and year after year, everybody appreciates just bringing everyone together for the common goal of acceptance and inclusion.
I was going to say, I love that it's a community. You're bringing multiple communities together, yes, and you're giving them a safe space to kind of have fun, be themselves, enjoy, and kind of just hang out and be together.
And the great thing about this is it's in the courthouse square. So even individuals who are passing by who have no inclination of what's going on, but they see the cheerfulness and the excitement, the camaraderie, and people that may have never thought about going to a Pride event, they go, they meet people, they connect, and there's more acceptance is developed through those interactions.
No, that's amazing, because if someone, like you said, if someone doesn't know, that's how you learn. Exactly. You go, you explore, you ask questions, you have fun, you kind of hang out together, and that's how things evolve.
Exactly, and that is our main goal, is to bring people together and to help people understand different communities, and that we can all live and be in the same space together and respect each other and allow each other to be who we are.
Oh, 1,000%. Now, I know Chris asked her in the same question, what kind of what does Pride mean to you, and what are you looking forward to this weekend, and like what stands out to you?
I mean, Pride for me is always changing as we get older. But for me, it's always just representation and feeling a sense of belonging. That is Pride. When you have pride of feeling somewhere you belong, no matter where you are. And I think not the Pocono Pride Festival, but just the Poconos in general, I think does a good job of inviting people and making people feel belonging. And that's our objective, is making people feel a sense of belonging and that they can be who they want to be. Now, what people can expect is we do have a pre-party at Camp Out of Poconos on tomorrow at 6. And then after the Pride event, we have an after party at Shimsa at 6 o'clock as well. And there's some other events sprinkled through there as well. So keep an eye out. If you do stop at the event, we will be letting you know of everything that's going on.
So the website is what?
PoconoPrideFestival.com. And under events tab, you will find all the events happening as well.
No, I already looked, but I wanted you. I was like, let's tell the viewers. I already checked out all the events going on. So anything else you want to tell everyone?
No, hope to see you there.
No, I was going to say what you were saying about the Poconos, how not only is the festival inclusive and belonging, but the Poconos. Like, I love how the Poconos makes everybody kind of like be one, like one big family.
Exactly, and that has always been our thing. People are like, why don't you have it over here and here? And there's just something whimsical and fun and just home. I say home because I'm from the Poconos. That leans into that. It leans into creating that space where you can find many things to connect with in the Poconos.
There's something about a small town, right?
Small day. Go Poconos. Absolutely.
All right, so thank you so much. We're going to bring Chris back in. Mr. Chris Barrett.
Hey, those questions were awesome.
Thank you.
Benny was good. I learned a lot.
Yes.
But now since we've been on so long, I have to do a top of the hour ID.
Oh.
Because but just for everybody who just may be tuning in, this is the Pocono Television Network. A real welcome to everybody who's watching on WDPN 2.8 Wilmington, Philadelphia, and on all the cable systems within Pennsylvania.
And on our app.
And also at PoconoTelevision.com. We're everywhere. So anything you ever want to know about the Poconos is at PoconoTelevision.com. So right now, I got to bring in a gentleman. This gentleman here is the general manager of Mount Airy, Ben. And Ben is Mount Airy is one of my most favorite places in the world. It has
I was going to say me too.
It has a great history. It's a wonderful property. It's top shelf. It's 4-diamond. It's amazing. So, Ben, now that you're here, what's happening tonight?
Well, tonight we're hosting the Champions of Pride award ceremony, and we're very excited to take part in this ceremony because here at Mount Airy, community is one of our core pillars, and being community stewards, we're a family-owned independent casino, and we want to celebrate the unity and empowerment of Pride Month, and this ceremony is going to be just about that.
That's great. Wendy was talking to me a little bit before about it, and I think it's great that you guys really decided to do this and recognize folks in that community. Yeah,
it's all about being a good neighbor here, especially in the Poconos. We are close knit. I've watched what some of the others were saying earlier, and whether it's our neighbors, it's our community, it's our players, it's our employees, getting together to celebrate us as a whole and the love that Pride brings is really what it's all about.
That's great, and you guys are, I don't think you are a very large part of our community, and we're all grateful for that here. But wanted to ask you, what else is happening this summer at Mount Airy? A lot of great things happening.
Well, thanks for asking, Chris. So in addition to having the best gaming in Northeast Pennsylvania, we're a full service resort. So between our dining, our golf course, our 18-hole spectacular golf course, which is great to play on days like today. Our pool. We also have a lot of special events coming.
You forgot the the spa.
And the spa. I'm sorry, we forgot the spa.
The best part
There's
for the
nothing like a
ladies.
good schwitz and a sauna. So we're very excited. We have a lot of fun events over the summer. Coming July 4th, we have Dancing Machine, which is a 70s cover band coming in. Yeah, we're very excited for that. But we also have Richard Marks is coming in. We have Marshall Tucker Band, and we're closing out the summer with Caroline Ray, the comedian. We're very excited to have that coming up. And then, of course, later on, we have other events coming down the pipe. Everybody's favorite Thunder Down Under is making their way down to the Poconos, so we're excited to bring them out here as well.
So there's always something really exciting
And
happening.
there's something for
about here.
everyone, I feel like.
Yeah, everyone 21 plus.
Yeah.
So if you're an adult,
yes.
we want you.
Well, and the other thing too is, your food service is amazing because didn't you guys just open a new pizza restaurant, right? Is that right?
We actually have a pizza restaurant here, Pizza Montaigne. But in addition to that, we just opened up a new cafe, Cafe Motto. Spectacular coffee service that is right there at the entrance for anybody who wants to come. Can't speak of it enough.
I was
Great
gonna
food.
say, you always need coffee.
And it's a great cafe too. So great food selection, great coffees, and wonderful servers. So it is great.
Well, Ben, thanks so much for being with
Thank you
us.
so much, Chris.
We really appreciate that. I think Dee, you want to talk what's happening
we're
next?
going to talk about some upcoming
Thank you, Ben.
events.
Yeah.
So coming up, we have so many events in the Pocono Mountains this month, this summer, all year. So some upcoming events, we have Wine Fest at Blue Mountain. Then we have
The dragon boat races.
yes,
let's
the
not
dragon
forget
boat
that.
races.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think, there was one more.
Camelback,
Oh,
Camel
yes.
Beach.
Honesdale. What is wrong with me today? What is wrong with me today? Roots and
and
rhythms. There we go.
Three great
Sometimes
events.
your brain just doesn't work.
Those are three great events.
Yes,
Roots and
3 great
Rhythm
events.
Has been around for a long time. Really cool jazz festival.
Yes.
Dragon Boat Race's second year.
Lake Wallenpaupack.
Right, which
Yes.
is really kind of an interesting event. And, we all know Wally Fest is amazing.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of see where that goes over time. But it's just a really different event, but it's really cool. And then Camel Beach opening for the season, soft opening on the 16th, and then opening from there.
Yeah, we have some graphics. So the one you were just looking at was upcoming events. There was a QR code. You can scan the QR code or go to PoconoMountains.com, as always, /events, where we have a full list of what's going on this month, this summer, all year long. Like Chris said, Camel Beach will be opening June 16th from 1 to 7. That's their opening day. And if you want, catch our co-host Jim Hamill on June 10th for a little sneak peek of what's going on this summer at Camelback Resort.
And the other thing, too, is especially now in May and June, if you'd like to come, you have some spare time during the week from Sunday through Thursday, please go on our website at PoconoMountains.com. Check out midweek deals. Number one, because look at the weather today. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
It's less crowded, too.
And that's the other thing, too. There's so many good deals. You'll find probably some better pricing, which is a good incentive. But also, too, Sunday through Thursday, sometimes you find a little bit less crowd. Gives you a little bit more time to be able to enjoy the great Pocono Mountains. And again, can't beat the weather.
And now that schools are letting out,
Right.
it's the perfect chance.
Right.
So definitely check out the events, book your trips, book your midweek stay.
Do it all. But what we like to do first, before we leave, is... Oh, and don't forget the Pride event that's happening this Sunday in downtown Stroudsburg. It's an amazing event. This year, it's being increased in size pretty dramatically, but you'll find a lot of great things there to enjoy. It's a great place to learn as well and celebrate the diversity here in the Pocono Mountains. And so for
Deanna Fontenay.
I'm Chris Barrett from the Pocono Television Network, and as always, this can't happen without you watching and visiting the Pocono Mountains, which we greatly appreciate. So we're going to return you back to your normally scheduled program, and for Dee and myself, I'm Chris Barrett.
Yep,
Thanks
thank
for
you
watching.
for watching.